So example 1 from modulus functions is find the interval of real numbers which contains x if x satisfies the condition mod x minus phi less than 3. Okay, so I find x such that mod x minus phi, mod of 2x minus phi is less than 3. Okay, so I told you that suppose this is mod of t less than 3, suppose where t is equals to 2x minus phi. So we studied that mod t less than a implies that minus a less than equals to t, and sorry, t less minus a less than equals to t and t less than equals to a. Okay, so both these conditions need to be true simultaneously. After this, just substitute t with 2x minus phi. Okay, so these two conditions, they will become, when you make the substitution, this thing will become, and also a becomes 3. Okay, so these two conditions will become minus 3 less than equals to 2x minus phi and 2x minus phi less than equals to 3. Okay, so this condition becomes x greater than or equal to 1, and this condition becomes x less than equal to 4, right? So x should be greater than equal to 1 and x should be less than equals to 4. So on the real number line, this is your 1, this is your 4. So x greater than equals to 1 means this region, and x less than equals to 4 means this region. So the intersection is this region. So the AND thing is satisfied for the intersection of the two sets. So the intersection set is x belonging to 1 to 4. Okay, so that's your intersection set. Okay. Similarly, you have this another problem. This is a little modified. How close must number x be to 4 if 3x minus 12 has to be less than 5? So I have to find how close does the number have to be to the number 4. Okay, so let's say I am saying that t equals to or say just x minus 4, right? So I am saying x minus 4, this modulus, it represents the distance of x from the point 4. Okay, so I want to rearrange this function in terms of something related to mod of x minus 4. Okay, so 3x minus 12 mod is basically 3 times mod of x minus 4. Okay, so 3x minus 12 less than 5 implies 3 times x minus 4 is less than 5, which implies mod of x minus 4 is less than 5 by 3. So x must be at least at max 5 by 3 units from 4. So x must be at most 5 by 3 units from the point 4. Okay, so this is how you can do this. So we have this first problem set that we are going to do. I'll be mailing this problem set to all of you. I hope all of you are getting my mail. Okay, so this is inequalities. So there are a lot of inequalities which you need to solve. Okay, in certain cases you need to make in certain questions you will need to make cases. Okay, so for example, this problem. Okay, So mod of 4x plus 23 equals to mod of 4x minus 9. You have to find the value of x. So this is the example. Mod of 4x plus 23 is equals to mod of 4x minus 9. Find x. Okay. So first of all, I want to get rid of x. So I'll substitute let 4x equals to t. So feel free to use substitutions whenever you feel like. So this becomes mod of t plus 23 is equals to mod of t minus 9. Now it looks a little bit more manageable. After that, I'll make certain assumptions. Okay. The first assumption is if t is greater than 23. So remember that this thing it changes its sign at t equals to minus 23, and this thing changes its sign at t equals to 9. So I have two critical values, minus 23 and 9. So on a real number line, yeah, on a real number line, let's say this is minus 23 and this is 9. So this is the graph of mod of t plus 23, and this is the graph of mod of t plus t minus 9. Okay, so there are two critical values here. Okay, so obviously these two being equal can happen at the midpoint itself. There is no other point where they are intersecting. So if you can draw the graphs of these two functions, you can just find that the answer is the midpoint of these two things, because everything has a slope 1. So this point has to be the midpoint of these two things. So 9 minus 23 by 2. So that's going to be equal to 16. So t equals to 16. So if t equals to 16, t is 4x, which implies x equals to 4. So you substitute x equals to 4 in this, you will get them equal. So there is only one answer to this, which is x equals to 4. You can substitute this here and you can see it. Okay. Wait. 32 x equals to 4 is not 4x plus 23 equals to 4x minus 9. Yeah, this is happening at minus 23. So 4x plus 23. Why you take the midpoint? So in the graph, I need the y values to be same, right? I am saying that this functional value, that is t plus 23, must be equal to t minus 9. So this is the graph of t minus 9. Okay, so this graph t minus 9, it takes a value of 0 at t equals to 9, and this graph, that is t plus 23, it takes a value of 0 at minus 23. Okay, so if you draw the graphs of both these things, so let's say this is f of x and this is g of x, or f of t and g of t. So what I am looking for is f of t equals to g of t. So solving f of t equals to g of t means you are solving the intersection point of both these at that t where both these curves take equal values. So that's why I am looking for the intersection. Okay, why am I not getting it? Midpoint, oh, so the midpoint has to be minus 16, right? So the midpoint will be 9 minus 23 by 2. Yeah, midpoint of these two things is going to be, so midpoint of a and b are a plus b by 2. I don't know why I subtracted it. So 9 minus 23 by 2, or 9 plus minus 23 by 2. So that's going to be minus 14 by 2, which is minus 7 by minus 7. Okay, so that is
So,
your value of t equals to minus 7, which implies x should be equal to minus 7 by 4. So when you substitute x equals to minus 7 by 4 here, you will get your answer that these two things should be equal. So if I do that substitution, the left hand side becomes minus of 7 plus 23 equals to mod of minus 7 minus 9. So negative of this is mod of 16, this is mod of minus 16. So they are both equal, so that's why it holds. So this is the graphical way of solving my question, which is obviously easier. Now another way to solve this same problem would be mathematically. Okay, so let's look at it mathematically. So mod of 4x plus 23 equals to mod of 4x minus, what was it, 9. Okay, so I know that the critical points are minus 23 and 9. So I'll take three cases now. So this is my minus 23, this is my 9. So I'll take three cases. This will correspond to case 1, this is case 2, and this is case 3. So case 1 would be x, or let me just represent this with t for the time being. So case 1 is t greater than 9. So when you take t greater than 9, this thing becomes positive and this thing becomes positive. So what you get is mod of t plus 20, both things become positive, mean you can just remove the modulus directly. So you will get the equality as t plus 23 equals to t minus 9. Cancel out the 2, which implies 23 equals to minus 9, which is a falsity or a contradiction. So this can never happen. So this equation can never be satisfied for this region. Okay, now let's take region 2. Region 2 is minus 23 less than t less than 9. Okay, so for a t value between minus 23 and less than 9, this value is going to be negative because t value is less than 9. So something less than 9 minus 9 will be negative. This thing will be positive, okay, because anything less than 9 and greater than minus 23 plus 23 has to be positive. So this equation will be, since this part is positive, this will be as it is, t plus 23 equals to, since this part is negative, modulus will impose a negative in front of it. So this will be minus 9 minus t, minus of t minus 9. I did double negative. Okay, negative of t minus 9. So you can write this as t plus 23 equals to 9 minus t. So this implies 2t equals to 9 minus 23 by 2. So this is exactly what we found earlier, 9 minus 23 by 2, that is the midpoint. So this will be minus 7. So this will yield the same answer. Now case 3 is this region. Okay, so in third case you have t less than minus 23. So when t is less than minus 23, this thing is negative and this thing is negative as well. So both the things are negative, so you'll get a minus sign in front of both the equations. So you'll get minus of t plus 23 equals to minus of t minus 9. So the negative can cancel out and you will be left with the same contradiction, that 23 equals to minus 9. It has no solution. So this, in this region there is no solution to this equation. So the only solution to this equation becomes t equals to 7 by, t equals to 7. Okay, so minus 7. So this is the only solution, t equals to minus 7. So you can do things graphically or you can do them mathematically. Now obviously mathematically things are going to be much more difficult, but they'll give you a foolproof answer. It will be lengthy, but it will yield you a correct answer no matter what. Graphically there are chances of going wrong. So what I'll recommend you all is that when you are solving this problem set, you don't need to do all of them. You can do till the first 15 or 16 problems. Okay, that is sufficient till for 15-16 problems. So when you are doing them, uh, make sure that you try both the methods, graphical as well as mathematical, and see where you are going wrong.